Hey guys, I am Nekisha from Canada Immigration TV. In this video I'm going to talk about how to sponsor your spouse and children for immigration to Canada. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, please watch this video all the way to the end. For the most recent immigration news and updates, please like and share to this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button icon of the notification bell. Let's get started with the video. Citizens and permanent residents of Canada can sponsor their immediate family members for Canadian immigration. As the sponsor, you must meet certain eligibility requirements. For example, you must be at least 18 years old, have Canadian citizenship, permanent residency, or Indian status, as defined by the Indian Act, demonstrate that you are not receiving social assistance, and be financially capable of supporting your family. There are a few more specific requirements as well. If you are a Canadian citizen applying to sponsor your family from outside Canada, you must show that you intend to return once Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, makes a decision on your application. Permanent residents are required to sponsor their spouses from within Canada. There are also a number of circumstances that may preclude you from being sponsored, such as not having been discharged from bankruptcy. In terms of who you can sponsor through this program, Canada recognizes three types of partners: spouses, common law partners, and conjugal partners. You can also sponsor your children who are financially dependent on you. Spouses must be married to their sponsor in a public ceremony. Virtual marriages are not recognized for immigration purposes. Common law partners must show that they have been living together for at least 12 months. Conjugal partners are people who live outside of Canada and have been in a relationship for at least a year. They must show that there are legal or social barriers preventing them from marrying or living together. You cannot sponsor a conjugal partner who is a Canadian citizen. In all cases, your partner must be at least 18 years old. IRCC will conduct medical and background security checks to ensure that your partner is admissible. People with criminal convictions are frequently denied entry into Canada, but there may be ways to overcome criminal inadmissibility. The immigration officer who is working on your case will also want to see proof that you and your partner are in a genuine relationship. They want to admit people who are coming to Canada for family reunification rather than people who are marrying for the sole purpose of obtaining Canadian citizenship. Dependent children. Children are considered dependents if they are under the age of 22 and do not have a spouse or common law partner. They may qualify as dependents if they are 22 or older and are unable to financially support themselves due to a mental or physical condition and have relied on their parents for financial support since before the age of 22. If your child turns 22 while their application is being processed, they may still be considered dependent. They must, however, continue to meet all of the previously mentioned requirements until the application is completed by IRCC. You can sponsor your own child as well as your partner's child. If you are a Canadian citizen, your child may be a citizen as well, even if they were not born in Canada. If you have not already done so, you may need to apply for proof of citizenship for your foreign-born child. If your child is already a citizen, you do not need to sponsor them. If your own child does not meet the citizenship requirements and you want to sponsor them without sponsoring your partner, you can name your child as the primary applicant in the application. You must show that the other parent or legal guardian agrees to let your child immigrate to Canada. If you are sponsoring your spouse and a dependent child, you will name your partner as the primary applicant and the child as the dependent on the application. If a dependent child has a dependent child, your grandchild, they can be included in the application as well. Sponsoring adopted children and orphaned family members is not the same as sponsoring your own or your partner's child. Spousal, common law, and dependent child immigration process. To sponsor your spouse, partner, or child, you must submit two applications: your application to become a sponsor and your family's application for permanent residence. Both the sponsorship and permanent residence applications must be submitted concurrently. If you live in Quebec, you must go through a different sponsorship process. The initial step is to obtain the application package. In the complete guide, the government provides an application guide with specific and up-to-date information, as well as details on how to fill out forms. Foreign nationals' required documents will vary depending on their residency status, where they are applying from, and possibly even their travel history. In addition to the application guides, IRCC provides a documents checklist that lists the forms and instructions required for your application. This list is subject to change, so double-check before submitting all documents. Again, different countries' form requirements will vary. When IRCC receives your complete application, the processing begins. If the officer discovers that your application is incomplete, he or she will return it to you and you will have to resubmit it. The IRCC has a 12-month processing standard for spousal sponsorship applications, but this may be extended. Children's applications differ by country. IRCC requests biometrics and a medical exam from foreign applicants during the processing period. You will have 30 days to submit them. At any time, IRCC may request additional information or an in-person interview. Until IRCC makes a decision on your application, you can track and update its status online. The IRCC will send you instructions on how to complete the final steps for the foreign spouse or common law partner to become a permanent resident. If you have not subscribed, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on that notifications bell icon. See you soon in next new immigration update.